Hello all of you. Here we are going to study the flowcharts of numerical integration, that is single integration. So let us start with the first one, trapezoidal rule. So this is a flowchart of trapezoidal rule. First we will go with the algorithm of this trapezoidal rule method. So I am going explaining with the example which is previously explained. Just go with the algorithm of that. So I is equal to integration 0 to pi sin x dx. So here sin x is nothing but the function. So y is equal to f of x, that is a function. We have to define that function. Then we have initial limit x1 and final limit is xn. So these are known values. So these are inputs. So we have to go for read input x1 xn. One more thing we are going to consider, or it will be given, that is n number of strips. So here n is equal to 4. So n is equal to 4. From that we have to find out h, that is a strip size. So formula of h is xn minus x1 upon n. Finding the h is equal to pi by 4. Then for our concern, this is for the numerical purpose, we required all x values. If n is equal to 4 steps, so 5 points are generated. Okay, in graph also you can see here, if these 3 strips are there, 4 points are there. Okay, if strips are 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 points are generated. Same as here, if n is equal to 4, these 5 points are generated. x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, x4, y4 and xn, yn. We should know these values. Okay, so x1 plus h is x2, x1 plus 2h is x3, so on. x1 plus 4h is xn. When you substitute these values in the function, you get your y1 to yn values. Then by trapezoidal rule, one strip area is, first strip area is h by 2 y1 plus y2. This will be add with a2 area, h by 2 y2 plus y3. This will be add in this area plus a3, h by 2 y3 plus y4. This whole 3 plus a4, h by 2 y4 plus yn. Summation of all this is nothing but the final area. Okay, so using this we are going to do the flow chart. Okay, this is the algorithm. Right now we go for the flow chart. So start, define function y is equal to f of x. Read inputs. Inputs are x1, xn, n. Calculate h is our next step process. Rectangle bracket, h is equal to xn minus x1 upon n. Then here we see the summation. So initialize the summation. I will use the variable area. Area is equal to 0. Then we start with the strips. First strip plus second strip plus third strip plus fourth strip. Single strip is area, so it will be increased by 1. I start from 1, increased by 1. End at n, number of strips. This number of areas. How many areas are there? 4 areas. So n is the stopping condition. Then area is equal to area plus. Repetitive variable will be used. So last area will be added to calculate new area. Okay. So last area is 0. 0 plus, I will use only bracket and h by 2 commonly taken out and multiply to whatever the area calculated in bracket. So f of x1 plus f of x1 plus h. F of x1 is nothing but y1 and f of x1 plus h is nothing but y2. y1 plus y2, is next area. Next strip start with y2 y3, means we required x2 x3. So x1 is replaced with x1 plus h. x1 plus h is nothing but x2. So right now x1 is replaced with x2. I loop is closed, increment by 1, I is right now 2. Last value of summation, that area come back, plus f of new value of x1 is x2, f of x2 plus f of x2 plus h is nothing but x3. f of x2 is y2, y2 plus y3. This is stored again in area. x1 is replaced with x2 plus h, that is x3. I will be closed, I will be increased by 1, I is equal to 3. So third area is y3 plus y4. So new value of x1 is x3, f of x3 plus h is nothing but x4. So that is y3 plus y4 is added into previous value of area is equal to next area. x3 plus h is new value of x1 is x4. Loop is closed, I is equal to n, that is 4. So last value of area plus f of x4 plus f of x4 plus h, that is xn. Okay, so this whole is stored into area. x1 is replaced with xn, x4 plus h, that is xn. I loop is closed, increment by 1, that is not possible because stopping condition is n and n plus 1 is not possible. So come to the next step. Next step is this whole summation. This whole summation is completed right now. This whole summation is multiplied by h by 2. So this is the final area under the curve. So that will be again stored. I will going to store it into area. So this is the final value of area under the curve or the integration. Print this area. So it will be in parallelogram. Print area value and end the program, end the flowchart. Thank you. This is about trapezoidal rule. Similarly, we will go for the next method, that is Simpson's 1/3 rule. So in Simpson's 1/3 rule, basically I will explain from the graph, 2 strips 1 area. 2 strips 1 area. If there are 4 strips, means 5 points are there, but how many areas are there? Only 2. This first 2 strips 1 area, next 2 strips second area. While you do this area calculation, I will just give you what is the change in flowchart. So this step will be changed as compared to the trapezoidal rule. Area calculation will be changed. Thus you can define function, inputs, calculate h, summation is there, so area is equal to 0. But this I will be used in terms of area. How many areas are there? So right now from y1 to yn, how many areas are there? 2 areas. And while you go for increment, 2 strip 1 area. When start with the y1, you have to go for 2 strip next, that is y3. Next is 2 strip next is yn. Okay, so formula is again changed. 1 strip formula is y1 plus 4 into y2 plus y3. Yes, y1 plus 4y2 plus y3 means f of x1 plus 4 into f of x1 plus h, that is x2, plus f of x1 plus 2h, that is x3. f of x1 is y1 plus 4, f of x2 is nothing but y2, 4y2, plus f of x3 is nothing but y3. y1 plus 4y2 plus y3 plus 0, it is first area. Next, x1 value for the next strip, that is next area, is shifted with x3 y3 we want. So x3, so x1 plus 2h. x1 is replaced with x1 plus 2h, and I will be increased by 2. So we'll start for the next area. Previous area value plus new value of x1 is x3, that is y3 plus 4 into y4 plus yn. First area is y1 plus 4y2 plus y3. Next area y3 plus 4y4 plus yn. Next x3 plus 2h is x5, that is xn. Loop is closed. I will be increased by 1. N plus 1 is not possible because n is equal to 4 and right now I is equal to 5. It is not possible. Come to the next step. Whatever the answer, that is summation, is coming, multiplied by h by 3. Print area. Similarly, we will go with the Simpson's 3 by 8 rule. In Simpson's 3 by 8 rule, one again same area calculation will be different, that is a formula is different. 3 strip 1 area, 3 strips 1 area, so I will be increased by 3. Formula of 1 area calculation, that is f of x1 plus 3 into f of x2 plus 3 into f of x3 plus x4, f of x4 means y1 plus 3y2 plus 3y3 plus y4, and next area start with y4, so that is f of x4. So we want f of x4. So how we'll get x1 plus 3h, it is a new value of x1. I will be increased by 1. I will be increased by 3. So 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay. So we start with the y4. Previous area plus f of x4 plus 3 into f of x5 plus 3 into f of x6 plus f of xn. x4 plus 3h, that is xn. Loop is closed. N plus 1 value is not possible. Come to the next step. Whatever the summation is multiplied by 3h by 8. 3h by 8, that is the final area, print area. So this is about the Newton cotes method flowcharts. If any query, personally pick me. Thank you.